handful of people ask me, as a dad with a 20-year-old on the autism spectrum, what I thought about RFK and Donald Trump's coming out and talking about how Tylenol or acetaminophen may or may not have some sort of causation when it comes to children being born on the autism spectrum. And for one, I think everybody who's out there realize, hey, this is your point of view, and just settle down with the whole just being irate. Nobody is saying you're a bad parent. Nobody's saying this is what caused it 100%. They're just looking into things that could possibly have caused something. Now, I don't care what causes it. My son has it, and it's not going to be fixed. So he also struggles with a low IQ, with speech issues, and with obsessive compulsive disorder. So the spectrum is not just one thing. And if acetaminophen may or may not have been involved, I don't know. And neither do you. Nobody's an expert. This is my point of view and your point of view. Now, what I will say to Donald Trump's and to RFK and to the governor of the state of Texas, Greg Abbott, is now that we have all of these children being born with autism, what are you going to do about it? Because that's what's important. It's not about what caused it. Let's keep testing. Let's keep looking for that cause or those possible things that could correlate into a cause. But what are you going to do now? Because people like my son and a number of other young adults that I know who are almost exhausted with the public school system, there is absolutely very little for them to do or go unless it's extremely expensive in a private funding, or it's not a situation, a residential facility, a situation that's going to be right for them. That's what we need to do. Doesn't matter about how many tests we do, doesn't matter about all this other stuff. What matters about it is, what are you doing about the problem that we have now? Do your tests, figure out causation for children who are hopefully going to be born without it. But what are you doing about the children and the young adults and the people who have it now? They're not going to be fixed. There's no pill, there's no therapy, there's no anything that makes it go away. So what about all the families who don't have tens of thousands of dollars to spend on a monthly basis for their child to go off to some residential facility for the rest of their lives? This is like sending your kid to college, except for the rest of your life. That's what we need to work on. Texas is a wonderful state, the greatest state on the planet. However, we are like next to last or last when it comes to benefits for families with children on the autism spectrum. We don't have good places for them to learn, good job skills, or for those like my son does not have the capacity to do even the simple job skills that he would need to have, go sack groceries, go stock something, whatever. He has a very short attention span. So do something about those. Make the residential facilities where we can take care of these kids and put them in the best place to succeed. Tylenol or no Tylenol, I don't give a rat's ass. Fix the situation and find places to put these young adults so that they are not a burden financially, emotionally, physically. There is going to come a time when my son is too big for me to take care of him, and is certainly too big for his mom to take care of him. So that's what we need to be focusing on. Let the Tylenol, let the acetaminophen, whatever, that'll figure itself out. But we need to start addressing the problem of the children, the young adults that we have that are born, that are blessings, but that need alternative places as they grow. That's what I care about. That's my opinion.